Hey YouTube family, welcome to CodingQuill. Today, we are continuing our C programming series journey with our seventh topic of arrays in C programming and their initialization. So, what is array? So, it is a group of collection of same data type and used to handle multiple values of data at a time, and it has a contiguous memory location. Okay, so you may ask, what's the need of array, or why it's important to learn array? So let's suppose you have to store marks of 50 students, or you have to allot 50 variables. So normally it will be typed or write the whole thing. So it will become hard to manage, and also we cannot access this much of variables with one or two lines of code. So that's why it's important to use array. In few lines of code, we can access the elements of array. What we can use to store, like our list of employees or student names, marks of students, or to store list of number or characters, etc. Okay, so it also have advantage and disadvantages. So let's talk about advantages first. So it is code optimization. In less code we can access the data. Second one is your easy to traverse data. By using for loop we can easily retrieve the elements of array. Okay, now third one is your easy to sort data. So in few lines of code we can sort the elements of array. And the fourth and last one is your random access. We can access any element randomly using this array. And there is only one disadvantage, which is your fixed size. Whatever size we define at the time of declaration of array, we can't exceed the limit. So now let's see the declaration of array. Declaration of array. Okay, so for the declaration of array we use the data type first. Okay, your data type, and second one is your variable name, which you would give variable name, and in brackets you will give the size or length of array. Okay, so basically this is your syntax. This is your syntax for declaration of array. So just take an example, like I am taking data type as int. Okay, I am taking int data type, and variable name as your, just take anything you could take. I am taking as a array short form like ARR, and the length of array in brackets. And yes, one more thing, you have to give a semicolon. A length of array, like I will take 10. Okay, so how we would apply this? So just make a box. Okay, I'll take 10 boxes. Your 1 box, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so I'm taking array as 10. So the array size will be defined in this, in whole of this, the array size will be defined. So this is your array size, which is your 10. And Here it will apply your all the necessary feeds in this only. Would you take any numbers? Yeah, 10, 20, 50, 70, like this. And here will be your indices in this line. So the indices will start from 0, not from the 1. Remember one thing, as a human we take numbers from 1. We didn't consider 0 first number, but in computer it will take it will take 0 as its first number. Okay, so your first array indices is your array as first is your 0. This is your will be your indices line. So first is your 0, second is your 1, third will be your 2, fourth will be your third, like this one. Oh sorry, your third, now fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so as a human we count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, but as computer it will count as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's all completed 10 as a counting numbers. Okay, so the below line will be your indices. Okay, and the upper line will be your array size, which is your 10 according to you, and in this you fill the number or any types of character also you can fill. So and inside you can fill the character or integers. Okay, and yes, all the indices will start from 0. This will start from 0. Now let's see your initialization of a array Okay, so in previous one I told you that how we declared array as in the 0 indices 0, the address will be put as you think as 1, or indices 1 the address will put as 2, or anything else you can take. Okay, so the initialization part, when the array is declared, it should be important to initialized. It's important, okay, to initialize, otherwise it will contain any random value like your garbage value, any random value it will take. In professional word it can be said as a garbage value. Garbage value is nothing but your computer will take any kinds of number like 2, 3, 4 or any kind of number you say, compiler will give as a output. Okay, and the this initialization of array is only initialized at the compile time, at the compilation time, or at your runtime. Okay, on compile time or runtime, or not off, or runtime. So just look at the syntax. So the syntax for initialization of array will be your, first of all, data type, your data type. Second one is your array name. What if you take any kind of array name you want to take, and its size, what will you give, 10, 5, 4, that kind of. And in curly braces you have to provide the list of values, okay, and then semicolon. So just take example, like I'm taking data type as int again. In your int data type, I'm taking array name as ARR, short form of array, and giving the size as take as 5, and then I have to give the list of values. You can take any of these, like I'll taking 20, your 25, 35, 40 or 50. Okay, so how it will be created? It will create by, I have taking 5 now, so I have to create a 5 boxes here, means 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so this is your array size, as I'm taking 5, so 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, till 4, because I'm starting from 0, that's why. And I have taken as array, means ARR, your name, array name, and 20, 25, 35, 40 and 50, so on. Okay, and like that only you can create the float array. Float array means your decimal one, like you can take array as a list of value as 20.5, 25.8, 1.3 and so on. Okay, so now let's see the different ways to initialize the array. Different ways to initialize of a array. Okay, so the first one is your initializing all specified memory location. Initializing all specified memory location, your memory location. Okay, so in this method we specify the size of array, we specified the size of array. Okay, and initialize each element individually, and we initialize each element individually in commas, actually, which I explained you earlier. You see, let's take one more example, you can understand it clearly. So I'm taking data type as int, your variable name as array, or simply you can take anything. I'm taking next time numbers, variable name as numbers, and giving it size like 5, and initializing elements individually like your 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and you can go more on. Okay, so this is the process of initializing all specified memory location. Now the second one is your partial array initialization. Partial array initialization. Okay, so in this case we can initialize only a part of the array, your part of the array. And the rest of the elements will be automatically set to 0. Okay, set to 0. So just take an example like if I have taken a element size as, I'm just taking int your numbers as I'm taking the size as 5. Okay, but individually I have given the element only 1 or 1 and 2. Okay, but I have given the size 5. You see, I have given the size of 5, but I am giving only 2 elements, 1 and 2. So when the array will get initialized, it will show me the only 1 and 2. The rest of 3 will be 0, 0 and 0. Okay, this will come as an output. I'll show you in the code block as a practical implementation, you can see. So this one is for partial array initialization. Now let's move on to the third one, which is your initialization without size. Initialization without size. Without size. So in this we cannot specify the size of array. We cannot going to specify the size of array, and the compiler will determine the size based on the values it's provided, which I will provide the values. I will provide the value which we provide. It automatically say the size of array. Just think, I am taking example like your int data type numbers, the name of variables, and I'm not going to provide any of the size. I'm not going to provide any of the size. Okay, but I will provide the list of values, which is your take as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so on. So the compiler will automatically detect the size of 5. Compiler will automatically detect. Automatically detect it. Guys, I say you one thing. Just take a notebook and write this all of things I provide. Okay, or you can take a screenshot. So because it's very important for your semester exams. So you understand the initialization without size. Okay, so let's move on to the fourth one, which is your string initialization. Your string initialization. Okay, so basically it is a array of characters. Array of characters means your ABCD. Okay, just remove this. I'm showing you this as an example only. Array of characters, and will be initialized using double quotes. Try to understand, using only double quotes it will get initialized. In integer part we don't have to initialize using double quotes in integers or float, but in character form we have to give the double quotes as well. So just take example like your characters will be as a char data type. Character will be your always character will be your char data type, integer will be your int data type, and float will be your float data type. Okay, So cat data type, and I am providing the thing as a message. I'm giving a message. Okay, and if you want to give any size, any kind of size, you can give, and will give the initialize it in double quotes like hello world. Okay, so let's move on to the code block to see the practical implementation of all kinds of initialization of array. So now let's see the practical implementation. So the first one is your initializing specified memory location. Okay, so let's write our first code. The first line is your include stdio.h. Now int main, because we have to take integers, and in brackets one thing, this is your initializing specified memory location. Okay, in brackets we take as your int numbers. I'm taking as variable name as numbers only, and give its size as 5. After that I have to provide some values in curly braces. So just take your 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Okay, and now I want to print that number of arrays. So just we write printf in brackets your, I just take numbers of array. Okay, and to print this number of arrays we have to give some loop. So where it gonna print this 20, 20, 30 and 40 and 50. So we have to give some loop. So for that I am taking for loop for integer. I am taking this integer as I, as starting from 0 till I less than equal to 5, and increment of 2, I plus plus. And now I have to print all that numbers. So for that I have again to take curly braces, and in printf I will provide %d your numbers, which is your this one. Okay, as numbers, and with that I have to provide this, which is in our loop form. So in so in bigger bracket I have to provide I semicolon. Okay, and return 0. So let's save this file in C programming as your initializing specified memory dot c. Okay, and let's run this, build and run this. Oh. Let's build and run this. You can see 10, 20, 30, 14, 5 at last. Oh, I have given this equal to. You can see 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Don't give equal to, otherwise it will take as a garbage value. Okay. So now let's see the second one, which is our partial array initialization. So we write same as well, include stdio.h your int main, and yes, one more thing, this is your partial array initialization. Okay, so we take the data type as int. I'm taking your name as variable name as numbers. You can take anything also. I am taking as variable name as numbers. You can take another also. Okay, so I am giving the size for the numbers. It will be 5, and I will give values only 1 and 2. Okay, because it's the partial array initialization. So now I'll print the function which would display before the output, your partial number array. Okay, so for that also we have to use the loop, which is our for loop only. For int I will be your 0, because starting from 0 only till it's 5, so I'll give I less than 5 and plus 2 increment your I plus plus. Okay, now we have to print the output for that. So printf your %d and your numbers, this one, and for the loop I have taken I, so in bracket I would take as I, close, and return 0. So let's save this file in your C programming only. This is a partial array initialization. Okay, let's run this program. You can see it has print only 1 and 2, but I have given the array size as 5, you see, but it only prints 1 and 2. So when any kind of values not given according to the array size, just like I have given the size as 5 and it's print only 1 and 2, and after that it will automatically print 3 zeros. It will not print any other thing. Okay, so you see your partial number arrays, and I have given the 5 values to loop 5 and 1 2, and after that 3 zeros. Okay, so now let's move on to the third one, which is our initialization without size. So let's write hashtag include stdio.h int main and provide the comments initialization of array again I'll take int and variable name as numbers, and now I'm not giving any kind of size. I'll only giving the bracket your equal to in curly braces your 1 2 and 3. Okay, and I want printf in print. This is your automatically detect the size, so for that I'll take auto size array as a main. Okay, and I will also provide the for loop for int I is equal to 0, and for the initialization of array any kind of size, I am not given any size, so we have to use one keyword, which is your size of keyword. For that I equal to 0, and then I less than size of. Okay, size of, and its name, which is your numbers. Okay, give its name, which is your numbers, and then a hash symbol, sorry, slash, again size of keyword, and have to print your numbers, which is your 0 only, because I have didn't given any size, so it will start from 0 only, which is your 0, semicolon, and your 2 decrement, which is a I plus plus. Okay, and after that we have to print that. So printf your %d, which is your only numbers, and in loop I have given this as a I. If you're giving this as a x or any other variable, you have to define in the printf function. So it's closed. It returns 0. Okay, I have to copy this name. Control C, copy. Let's save this. Yes, paste initialization of array without size. Save this. Here also initialization of array without size. I have doesn't given any kind of size, so without size. So let's save this and run this program. Oh, why I always forgot to give a space. Let's build and end this. Your 1, 2 and 3. It automatically detects the 3 arrays size of array, which is your 3. I have doesn't given any kind of size. It automatically detects that there is only 3 sizes. Okay, so it will print 1, 2 and 3. So now let's move on to the fourth one, which is your string initialization. So for that I have to write string is nothing but your characters. Okay, so for that include stdio.h stdio.h. okay, for that I will print only main, not integers, and here I will say your string initialization. Okay, so string is for your characters, so we will use the data type as char, means character, char, and we will not give the number, we will give as a message. We want some message or any kind of thing in string initialization. Here we can write you can write anything. I am writing the welcome to CodingQuill. Okay, now I have to print this, so as a printf we will write as a message array, and the character will define from the %s. You know that integer will define from the %d, but the character will define from the %s. I want this in new line, so new line, and I want to address %s as a message. Okay, I have given this as a message, that's why I have to give here message, and now I have to give return 0. Do one thing, give some space. Just return 0. Let's save and run this. This is your string initialization. Let's build and run this. You can see our message array as welcome to CodingQuill. Just give some space here, so for that we will do give here a sorry, not here as a %. Okay, you see welcome to CodingQuill, it prints some message array. Okay, so thanks everyone. If you found this video helpful, then please like, share and subscribe. Till then, see you on Thursday 22nd of February with a new topic.